Hello, just bring you back. Right, I'm going to see if we can start by dragging this ride-on mower around to my garage. I've got my jump pack compressor. Where are you? Because I'm sure I'm going to have to put some air in the tyres at least. Oh god, the lighting's terrible. Right, round the corner, round next door. Right, I'm going to attempt to extract this out to here. Thus far I don't seem to be able to find if there's like a handbrake on it. It seems to be not wanting to move back and forth, so it's in neutral. That appears to be the thing that engages the drive for the cutter. I'm not sure where this pedal's supposed to be. I don't know if that's a brake pedal or a oh, hang on. Parking brake. Depress pedal and push down knob and release pedal to lock. Okay. Depress pedal and push down knob. Release pedal to lock. So, hang on. Not a clue. I'll have to drag it out to see what's what. Well, the parking brake wasn't on because it's on now. So that's off. And that's on. So at least you'll know how the parking brake works. Alright, let's try and extract this thing. It came out fine actually. I just had to pull it out. So I'm going to try and get some air in the tyres. These rears, I can see the valves. Oh dear. I think they're tube. I can't see valves on the front. They might be on the inside. The wheels might be on back to front. So we'll have a little look for that. There was some air in this already. It was about 10, so I've knocked it up to about 15. That's probably way too much. I would imagine these are supposed to be like low pressure things, but I can't see on the tyre anywhere that tells me. Same on this side, it already had 15 psi in it. I'm going to have a look at the front now, see if I can find the valves. Oh well, I managed to get some air in that one. That looks like that's got a tubeless valve on it. This one's tubed, but the valve's gone down inside the tyre, so it's got some air in it. I think it's enough to get me back round to the garage, and it seems to be rolling okay, so I'm going to just push it round. Right, well I managed to push it round here. I realised halfway that I didn't realise, about halfway the handbrake, oh god. Anyway, yeah, there you go. The handbrake was sort of half locked on, so I was pushing and pushing, and I thought, bloody hell, this thing's heavy. But no, it wasn't. That was stuck on a bit. So I guess I need to. Well, everything's going to need lubing up, going through. But I'm going to go make a brew, and I need to get the battery on charge. Spark plug out, check for oil, find the carb, drain the fuel wherever that is. Oh, under the seat I think. Right, drain the fuel, put new fuel in. Although that fuel actually smells okay, but I'll siphon out the fuel with my vacuum pump put new fuel in, but I will have to see if I can get the carb float bowl off first to make sure it's not full of dirt. I can't even see where the carb is. Oh, there's the carb, there's the bowl. Oh, that might be a twist on bowl. Twist on. If it is, I can just unscrew the bowl and see if there's any dirt in it. If it's clean, I'll put it back on, and then I'll just try and start it as it is. And then if it doesn't run, obviously I'll have to take the carb off, strip it and rebuild it. And I think the big compressor's going to get a workout with all this dirt. So I think I'll be pushing it back onto the grass. First thing I'm going to do is blow it all out. I'm tempted to jet wash it, but don't think I want to put water everywhere. Right, cup of tea first. Okay, compressor's on, building the air up in the tank, and then first things first, just try and get this thing blown out and cleaned up. But I think I need to drink some tea while that compressor's getting up to volume. Okay, well, I've given it an initial just blow out most of the gunk. So now I need to just go through bits: oil, battery, fuel, spark, etc. Yeah, this lever doesn't seem. This is the lever that engages the drive for the blade. It seems to want to let go. I think that's drive engaged. Anyway, that's for later. Yeah, these front wheels, oh, they look straight now. They were bending out like that. Again, more stuff for later. Let's get on with preliminary stuff. Yeah, by the way, it's a Briggs & Stratton 8 horsepower engine, made in the USA. Model 504, 8 horsepower, 30-inch cut. There was a badge, because normally it wouldn't be called a Briggs & Stratton. It would have like a parent name, and then it's the Briggs & Stratton motor, like my Still petrol mower has got a Briggs & Stratton engine, but it's made by Still, or the parent name. So it would have said something here. whisper blade, whisper blow, I don't know. It'd be nice to find out what it is in case I need any spares that are available. Anyway, oil. It's on the dipstick. It looks like it's sort of at the bottom. It's just on the min. I'm not sure on this one whether you have to just dip it there or screw it right in first. Not that that made any difference, because it's, yeah. So at least it's got some oil in it for initial starting. What was next? Oh, I'm going to get my multimeter out and see how many volts, if anything, this battery's got in it. I don't know if this is 6 volt, 12 volt. Probably pull it out and find out. Alright, I'll try and do this left-handed. It's a 12 volt, as it says on there, 15 amp. And it's actually got 12.5 volts in it. How the heck has that got charge in it when it's been sat for at least 2 years? That's incredible. Well, I was gonna say I'm gonna put it on my little truckle charger, one I've got with normal terminals. I was gonna stick that on it, but do I need to? Yeah, I'll stick it on there anyway while I'm playing around with the fuel system, and I'll stick it on there overnight because it'll probably cycle. I'll take that off now. Then it can cycle charge the battery. You know what I mean? It conditions the battery like an Optimate. So I'll stick that on there. Can't believe that's got 12.5 volts in it. It's mad. Live Earth, sorry, I shouldn't be. I should be pointing the camera, and right, that's going through some cycles, and when it goes green, it's fully nice. Yeah, I've got them on the correct terminals, haven't I? I'm guessing this is lead acid, because I don't, if it's a lithium ion, no, it can't be, because it, oh yeah, that weighs about at least 2 kilos. So I'm gonna stop recording now. Can't remember what it means, flashing light. It said it on there somewhere. And now I need my glasses. No, I need my glasses. Right, oh, I thought it's a good opportunity to wear my safety prescription glasses. Strangely enough, I actually prefer these to my, I've got 2 pairs of normal glasses for normal use, and for some reason, apart from the things on the side, I actually way prefer these. They just feel much better. Anyway, so maybe I should get some of these and just take the bits off the side. These are made by JCB. Anyway, back to the battery. Now I can see. There you go. So when the red light's flashing, it's diagnosing, and then charging on red, and you can read that. So yeah, it goes through all different cycles. Alright, well, we'll let that do its thing, and then let's siphon the fuel out with my vacuum siphon thing. Alrighty, got that siphoning out now with my vacuum pump. It looks clean in there. I can see one tiny bit of dirt, like straw or grass, but I shall just keep anyway, empty that. I'll have a look at the carb bowl, see if that's easy enough to take off. Right, that air filter's in a lovely condition, but I'm going to take this fuel line off to get to the float bowl. It feels like there's a hex nut on the bottom. I don't know what size it is, so it's going to be a bit fiddly, not fizzly. So I'm not left-handed, so this should be fun. Okay. Oh, we have to do this right-handed. Swap hands. Can you actually see any of this? You can't, can you? Right. This is not working one-handed. Sorry, you can't see any of it. Right, I'm going to get this bloody hose off. Yeah, I just had to do it two-handed, and I've left the hose down there to drain, so it drains out what's in the hose and what's in the anything left from there to there that you can't see because I keep pointing the camera the wrong way. Right, I'll try and work out what size nut it is on the bottom of that float bowl. Right, got the carb bowl off. It was, well, I'm guessing it's what, 3/8, because it was 11 mil got it off, but I started with a 10 and a 12 and then I got an 11 and I thought, hang on, the clue is in made in America, so I'm guessing, I don't know if in the US they still use the feet and inches. Anyway, it's off. The bowl, other than being rusty, there was no stuff in it, and the fuel that pissed out looked pretty clean. The float, needle and seat seems to go up and down okay, but because I can't get you in there and I don't need to strip it at the moment, I'm going to throw that back together. I'm going to clean out the air filter, then we'll have a look at the spark situation. Well, we'll have to put the battery back in first. Right, let's see if we've got spark now. So I've pulled off the HT lead. Keys in the on position. That's the little starter button. And see if we get anything spark wise. I really should put my glove on. Hang on. Yeah, I'll put the battery back in just for now, but I will take it off and leave it on charge overnight. So I'm shaking well. Whoa, yeah, there's a spark. I couldn't see it much, but I felt it. Apparently the spark plug is 13/16. Of course, it's all imperial, isn't it? It's all American. So just going to give that a quick clean. Don't look too bad, bit sooty, but there you go. It's so long since I've worked in imperial. Alright, I've cleaned the plug, put it back in, gave the air filter a quick blast. That needs replacing, and this cover, I'm guessing, has been on fire at some point, which is nice. So right, I'll put some stuff away, I'll put some fuel in, and I can't see a fuel tap, so I don't know how it primes. It must just self-pump. Right, I don't know if you can see, put some fresh fuel in. That's probably about 1.5 litres. Right, well, I've just took that pipe off and we've got fuel to there. I suppose it's gravity fed from that height to here, and hopefully that'll be filling up the float bowl, if I can speak. So I guess the thing to do now is to crank it up and see if it starts. Choke. Choke on. That's that drive. Handbrakes on. Start. Well, I wasn't expecting that. Right, well, I thought the camera was running, but it wasn't. Just took it for a quick drive around there, but this is what engages the blades, or engages the roller and the belt. Roller? Pulley. This engages this, and as I'm riding along, when I don't want the blades going, it just keeps engaging the blades all the time. So there must be some sort of adjustment or return spring thing that's missing. There's all sorts of stuff hanging off it, but just for riding round, Okay, I'm supposed to be mowing, but if I just want to ride it round, I need it to somehow stay in this position. So I'm going to get a bungee now and just bungee this up so that we can go for a test drive up and down the garden. I'm figuring out the controls as I go. Gary was saying that it doesn't seem to work in any other gear than 6th. Well, that's the fastest gear anyway, so but we'll look at that in a bit. And that's your height adjustment. So I've got it fully up at the moment. That's the angle I was talking about on this front suspension. So now I'm going to have to look at that. So let's see if we can have a little ride round and I'll try and hold you up. Oh well, I just had you on board footage, but obviously didn't press the start button. So it's in the garage now. I need to move these, probably move these bikes over there, and but that'll do for today, I think. I shall whip that battery off and put it back on the charger thing overnight. It seems okay, but let me get myself sorted and I'll come back. Okay, well, battery ran out, so I've plugged in my little power pack to my battery, portable power pack. Anyway, that's it. That's enough for today. It runs. There's a lot to do on it. That front suspension is way out. The tyres are all knackered. Air filter's completely blocked. The air filter cover is melted. It doesn't run. It runs, but it doesn't run brilliantly. I think it could do with a carb off and a clean out. The throttle cable, the bit that tells you fast and slow, the slider is actually on upside down, so fast is slow and slow is fast. The bag thing on the back for collecting grass is absolutely dissolved. So yeah, loads and loads and loads of things to do on it, but at least it runs. That battery looks brand new. I wonder if Gary swapped it with one of his others, because Gary's got quite a few bits and pieces with various batteries, so I'm wondering if he's charged one up and put it on for me. So who knows, but it's got 12.5 volts in it, so he must have charged it or swapped the battery over, because there's no way that would have 12.5 volts after 2 years. But anyway, that's a good thing. Right, that's it. I've had enough now. My back's killing me. I've got it in the garage, but there's a little wooden strip I put across the threshold a couple of weeks ago to stop rain coming in under the door, and although I can get the ride on into the garage, I can't back it out. The cutting deck is too low to go back over, so I'm gonna have to figure that out. I might have to take the bit of wood out or something. Anyway, so it runs, and next time I do any more to it, I'll bring you along. Thanks for watching. Peace and love. I've been Springy. See you later. Cheers.